Hello, it's Raden again. I'm a direct response copywriter for high-ticket offers, coaches, consultants, course creators. As long as you're selling a high-ticket product, I work for you. So today I'm going to be talking about why a lot of marketers, a lot of business owners, when they're selling something, it doesn't matter if it's high-ticket or low-ticket, they have this problem right here. So this is basically your ideal customer. This is you selling your stuff. And this is the treasure chest or the dream outcome that you promise to get them if they buy your product or your service. So the problem here, if it's not self-explanatory, is that they need a lot of effort on their own to climb the mountain of ambiguity. So a lot of times when I'm seeing in sales pages, people describe their features, their products very well. They also describe the pitfall, the pains, and the struggles very well. And this is the problems that your audience faces on a day-to-day basis, talking about identity, talking about time, scarcity. They're so good at all of that. However, this ambiguity cliff is still at this height. And so your ideal customer still needs to put in a lot of effort to climb the ambiguity part. Now, the reason why I put ambiguity as a cliff is because they have no idea whether or not what you're promising is going to get them the dream outcome. So they have to put in the effort. Now, what you want to do is not make them do that. You don't want them to put in the effort themselves. You actually want to shrink this cliff as little as possible. This cliff should just be a small mound of resistance or qualification. So this is you say buy my stuff, and the dream outcome is here, the treasure chest. And the reason why you want to reduce the cliff of ambiguity is so that they can see how it leads to your dream outcome. And so the more ambiguous your offer, the more effort they have to put in on their own part to believe that your offer can get them to where they want to go. And when you shrink the ambiguity, you shrink the uncertainty, they are able to just step on top of the mound and they can purchase. It's a way lower barrier to entry for your offer. People are going to purchase your offer without needing to jump on a sales call, give you objections, and having an iffy sort of mental state on whether or not your offer can help them or not. So how do you reduce the cliff of ambiguity? So when you're selling a high-ticket offer or any offer in general, you can break down the offer's features and connect them to an underlying problem that they're facing. So let's say, for example, we're talking about a fitness coach. So for problem one, they have no idea how to do weight training or working out. The offer feature would be, I don't know how to do weight training, there's guided coaching or video tutorials if this is a remote coaching or a group coaching program. Problem two, I don't know how to track calories. The offer feature would be a 6-week course on calorie tracking. And there's also going to be ongoing weekly Q&A for anybody who needs more guidance and also feedback on their own caloric tracking journey. Problem number three, body fat. I don't know how to track body fat. The offer feature would be an app recommendation, or you have an in-house app, or you have an affiliate program with a smart scale that can track body fat. And so these are just the features and how it can help with the problem. So what you're doing here is that you're letting them know that your offer can solve all of these problems, because in their mind, when they're trying to buy something or before they hit purchase, they still have all these doubts and uncertainties. They want this. However, all these problems are in their way of believing that they can achieve this with your offer, because they don't know. They have no idea. They've only seen your offer once, maybe 5 times in the past month or so. And so you have to make it clear for them. So this is what I do in my daily email campaigns. Every single email is like chiseling down the mountain of ambiguity until it's just a small little mound, so that people can actually see through and not only see my offer, but also see them achieving the desired outcome through my clients' offers. And so the offer feature doesn't even have to necessarily guarantee this problem can be solved, just that it can help mitigate these problems. If they can see, if they can make sense that your offer feature can solve one problem and another, then that mound of ambiguity can be chiseled down. Then it's gonna be smaller and smaller until it is a flat line, or as much as possible, until they can see that our offer can give them the desired outcome that they want, that treasure chest. With a big cliff blocking the way, they cannot make sense that the offer can connect to their desired outcomes. So you got to do the heavy lifting yourself, and this is what I usually do in my email. So this offer feature and problem 1, this will be one email, this will be email number 2, this will be email number 3. And there's a lot of features and also mindset in order to bust myths, destroy limiting beliefs, a lot of testimonials that you can share, so that every single email that you send, you're chiseling down that mound until it becomes super small that you can just walk over it to get your offer so that you can get their desired outcome. Now I actually have a 20 email content calendar for your email marketing. If you want to siphon out buyers from your email list, you want to destroy the amount of ambiguity for the leads that are inside your email list. They've been there for a long time. Why aren't they buying my offer? Why aren't they buying my services? And it's because of that ambiguity mound. You gotta chisel that down, chisel that down, chisel that down. And the daily email campaign is one of the ways to do it. And it's actually one of the most fastest ways to get more buyers from your email list, because they're primed to want to buy from you. They've already made a micro commitment to join your email list. All it takes for you to get those buyers from your email list is to help them make sense of it. Your offer feature can help with your problems, and hence the ultimate goal is reachable. So down below, I have linked the content calendar that you can use to write your first daily email campaign. Is completely free. I've written like 80% of each email. All you need to do is plug in the problems, pain points, your offer name, and your client name inside those emails, and you can test out a daily email campaign on your own. If you don't have time to do that, I can actually do it for you for free, literally. Just send me the word sample to Raden@reprisedigital.com, and I'll give you 20 emails for you to test out a daily email campaign so that you can siphon buyers from your email list. So thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon.